There we go. Check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Ha ha ha. What's up, L4R3? How's it going? Welcome in. I said I'd do a pop-up stream for a couple of hours. So here I am. What's up, what's up, what's up? Uncle Plane Guy, great to see you. Hello, hello. Hello. Flight was good. A lot of turbulence over Colorado. So, as usual, which is what I usually expect if we ever fly over Colorado, is turbulence. Thank you for asking. It is moist, windy, and cloudy here in DFW in Dallas Love Field. So thanks everybody for saying hello. I'm saying hello. Good. Get some lunch. Get some lunch. All right, I'm going to turn down the natural microphone since it is a windy day today. Global X. No Global X, Uncle Plane Guy. That looks like a 737 hanging out over there. I don't know where that's from. Oh, the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit Tigers and Red Wings. Okay, so they're in town playing the Rangers. So that's nice. Mike Ilyich's team in Detroit. So thank you everyone for tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live. Thank you for all the contributions, supporting the channel. Finair, what's up? Good to see ya. G'day from down under. And hello from Texas. What's up, W? Pip is back, yeah. Is back. What's shaking? Ramona! Hey, Ramona, I've missed you. I was back in Salt Lake City the past couple days and just got back to Love Field a little while ago as we check out Jet Suite X. As you know, it is kind of windy here today, here in Dallas Love Field. What's up, W? Nope, nothing to the left. Oh, wait. You mean the right? There it is. You were saying to the left. The right is where it's at. Okay. So they're probably getting some an overhaul done I see. Ramona's been on a vacay. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. That's a good question. I don't know. We'll find out. I think so. Boston's pretty stout. What's up, Marky Mark? I'm glad you're back, Ramona. I would encourage you to watch Salt Lake City. It was great, especially Sunday's show. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for coming back. What's up, Mark? Good eye, by the way, Uncle Plane Guy. I didn't catch that one. So yeah, it's hanging out there. Well done. So I'm hanging out here for a few hours. I only have one battery charged, so it'll probably be a little bit shorter show. But I am here. It is a bit windy, a bit tawdry today. That it is. Very nice, Uncle Plane Guy. Little contrail action. Of course they can, Mark. They just don't service Dallas Love Field. Looks like a Max Attack arriving here at Dallas Love Field. Captain John, good to see you. Yeah, I arrived on time. I blocked in about 3 minutes early from Salt Lake City, and we left on time. It's nice to be done. Obviously tired, but I figured I'd get a little bit of plane spotting in before I head back home. Hey, Rob. Good to see ya. Welcome in from across the ocean. Yep, little pop-up action. If you're just new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi, like, and subscribe. Here at Love Field, blustery Love Field. So I'm going to take a few days off after traveling, but be back on the air probably Friday, maybe, or maybe next Monday. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. All is good, Rob. What's up, Desert Dwight? Thanks for tuning in on your streams. I will take that into account, Mark. That recommendation, Houston Intercontinental. I'm going to turn this microphone way down, because the wind is really being rude today. What's up, AJD? I am here. I am accounted for. I am present and accounted for. What? Again, looking at runway 13 left. You could probably tell I'm a little exhausted. Not too bad, though. No, market's open. It's open for business. Business. It is open for business. What's up, Tommy Tom? Or as I like to call him, Michelin Man. What's shaking? Yeah, it was a great few days of streaming. Well, you know, Tom, it's like you're on a, you know, you feel like you got a high going on. So, plus, I figured since I don't have to pay for parking, today might be, we could maybe stream for just a couple hours. Yeah, Delta uses this runway, absolutely. It's not always 13 right, 31 left. So, yeah, sure do. Yep, I landed back at Love Field, Brian Cassidy. I sure did. Yeah, that's true, Mark. Hopefully it won't be cloudy. That's a good point. Michelin Man, because you're always tired. I hear you. It's definitely windy and sultry today. So make sure you take a moment to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi. Right on, Brian. Thanks for taking a quick minute to say hello or cheers. Thank you for tuning in to Salt Lake City. So I'll be hanging around Dallas for a few weeks until the last week of June, when we're scheduled to go to DCA or Washington, D.C. But in the meantime, I'll just be rocking it in Dallas and around the Central Texas, Oklahoma area. So hang with me. Give you a lot of inside information. Uncle Plane Guy, I think they are. That's a great question. I think they are. I have not heard officially. I would have to ask somebody more official. I think they had an air show at Fort Worth right before I came back to Dallas. And they usually would have an air show in October. Yep, it sure was, Brian. I agree. I wish I had a private jet to fly back there all the time. For sure. Another max landing as the wind plays tricks on my camera. What's shaking, Rick Reed? Definitely not San Francisco, because San Francisco doesn't like me. So I would probably say, honestly, LaGuardia. I mean, JFK is cool, but I like LaGuardia a lot for some reason. I don't know, it's challenging to take off and land there. Oh, nice. Nice, Tom. I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that out. No, they were never sister companies, actually. Good question, Brian, but no, they never were. They never were. How's Minnesota today, Rick? Probably one of the main ways to tell the difference is the chevrons. See those engines? See the back of the engines? They have those little serrations on the back of the cowl, the engine cowl, the covering. So those serrations are specific to the Max. So you won't see those on Southwest 800 or 700 variants. Oh, none of the Wi-Fi worked very well, Uncle Plane Guy. That's all. So that's why. You're going to have to ask Pilot about that one, Mark. I'm sure our friend, First Officer Mark, would be able to answer that. I don't know if he's, I think he's landed a few times at DCA. Not often, though. But he's been all over, so we'll have to ask him when he gets a chance. Thank you, AJD. Woo! So I'm going to catch up on some things that I was... Wait, today's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday today. Sorry, guys. I'm thinking it's much later than in the week than it is. So that shows you what happens when you wake up early. Your brain is all mush. So it's only Tuesday. So I definitely need some rest. That much I know. But it's great to be here. You know, when you have such a good show in Salt Lake City, and you're on like a high, so you want to keep going. Oh, that's got to be cool, Uncle Plane Guy. Very cool. Hey, Pickles, what's happening? Rick, sounds like awesome weather, 78 and sunny. Perfect weather. Pickles, Tuesday all day. Thank you, thank you. Not conducive for drone weather. It's not so bad. I hear that. All right, so I think... So we found this earlier, but the Detroit Tigers are in town. They have their 737, their new plane, from the Red Wings Detroit plane in town. I do miss their old, what was it? It was an MD, it was like an MD-82 or a DC-9. I can't remember, but they used to have, that was their old plane. So the new owner, the longtime owner of the Tigers and Red Wings, Mike Ilyich, got a new plane for the teams. So Tigers are in town. Pretty cool there. Yeah, I'm sure. Why is that, Brian? Why do you like DFW better? I don't want to say, Tom. It looks like an 800, but it is a little bit far away. And after Joe rebuked me yesterday, I'm not as confident as I thought I was in aircraft. So, Yeah, it is special. Well, you're again, Mark. I'm not a pilot, so you're gonna have to ask pilots that. I wish I was a pilot. The Sky Train. I'm just gonna have to get you a model of the Sky Train and send it to you, Brian, or just send you photos. Yeah, AJD. That's a great question. I wonder if that they stopped by the nearest Little Caesars. Ah, that's right, Tom. Good advice. Good advice, Tom. I can show it if you send a $1 super chat. And yeah, Tom, you're right. I'm a little gun shy now. My confidence is shaken. I just have to be careful whenever Joe gets on the show now. I just like watch out for him. He's like the police of aviation. Yeah, no, I understand, Brian. Some people like Love Field because they're Southwest fans, or they like a lot more. See, because more corporate jets fly here than at Dallas or Dallas Fort Worth International. So. Thank you, Tom. I think that's a Beechcraft Premier. Yeah, I see ops too. I know, Tom. Where's Christian? Where's my ops guy when you need him? I'm sure Boston is challenging because of the crossing runways used. So thanks everybody for liking and subscribing, tuning into Pip's Planespotting Live. Is that a Phenom? I couldn't tell if it was a Phenom or a Beechcraft Premier. Oh, Phenom 100. Okay, tiny. What's up, Colin? What's shaking? Crow, what's happening? How's Wichita? Yeah, that is a Phenom 100. That's small. They look very similar. Cloudy, moist, and windy today. Thank you, Uncle Plane Guy. You are correct. That was a Phenom. Looks smaller. L4R3. Hey, Tommy. What's up, buddy? Tommy, where were you on Sunday, man? I kept waiting for you. And my pizza. You can't say you're going somewhere, I'm leaving right now, and then not be somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, I'm leaving right now. Are you sure? You're killing me, Smalls. I know, it was sad. The Vision Jet is a good one. I am too. You were leaving and then she had work? What does she do for a living? Is she a doctor or nurse or? Well, anyways, it's not important. I'm sorry we couldn't get together, bud. Sorry we couldn't get together. And my microphone, my shotgun microphone is turned down a little bit because of the wind today. So that's why you may not hear as much of the engine noise today. We'll just have to catch you next time, Tommy. You can just tell her that she broke my heart, that I didn't get to see Tommy. I was sad. Rogers, huh? Arkansas. It's life. Life happens. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. I don't have a P.O. box, but I can send you my address. I still have to send Aviation LAA that quiz. I apologize, and also Car Wash Channel. I haven't had a chance yet, but when I get home, I will. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is shower when I get home. It's 22 likes. I've been on the air for 30 minutes. We should have 1 like per minute. That's a good goal. I think that's a good goal. 1 like every minute. So if I do a 4-hour show, it should be 240 likes. A 3-hour show should be 180 likes. A 2-hour show should be 120 likes. So I think that's a good goal. I think that's a reasonable goal. I was talking to my life coach, AJD, last night, so I figured out some math. I figured it will take, on average, if we want to hit 10,000, by the way, Delta Alpha Lima, and I'm going to post this as a comment, but if we want to hit 10,000 by October 19th, we need to get an average of 38 likes per day. I figured out the math. And so we need to get, or 38 new subscriptions, excuse me, if we want to get to 10,000 subscribers. Andy, what's up? Yeah, Andy, I'll make sure I will send you that quiz. See how good, hope everything's good. How is your jump seat? Oh, nice. You're taking off in 10 minutes. Perfect. I love it. I love it, Andy. Great to see you, man. Hope everything's well. I will do my best to... Ooh, Maryland 1 coming in 21 minutes from Amarillo. Oh, nice. Excellent. Good for you, Andy. Gotta love it. Enjoy the good life. Love hearing that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, Andy, are you headed back to Minneapolis? So, yeah, Delta Alpha Lima, we need 38 subscribers per day. At 7:57, right before I got on the air, I saw Honeywell's 7:57, so that was pretty rad. Pretty rad. Thank you for the alert, Tommy. Oh, nice. Very cool. Good for you, Andy. It's great to hear, dude. Sounds good, Delta Alpha Lima. So, yeah, it's a collective effort of everyone if you want to hit 10,000. I'm going to post this as a poll question, and I'll be surprised. I'll be intrigued to see the results of how many people want to see Sioux Falls in October. Please vote yes. So, I think that would be hilarious. Nice. Thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Oh, you got diverted to OKC? Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Seriously. Yeah, DFW is a mess. It's a giant mess. The one thing I learned, Magoo, hey, Chantel, wait, great to see you. Yeah, Tommy, I don't know if it would be, or Tom, I don't know if it would be as close of a poll. But yeah, that would be interesting. But I'll just lay out the math again. So, yeah, 38 subscribers per day. Is that doable? Sure. Is it a lot? Yes. Am I talking to myself too much? Probably. But we'll have a goal. Chantel, hope you're continuing to be on the mend, feeling better. So, like, I always made sure, Andy, that if I had weather in the forecast at DFW, if there was ever even a VCTS, I would make sure that we had alternates and hold fuel, because you never know. Chantel, 8 months. That is pretty cool. I think, Chantel, you were like one of the first, if not the first. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Thank you, Chantel. Jackson, going live at Colorado Springs. I have, Jackson. Perhaps you could give me some insight on where to spot, because every time I look on Google Maps to spot at Colorado Springs, it looks kind of difficult. I've gone live before at Denver twice, and both times, actually 3 times, and it's worked out great all 3 times. So, yeah. Much love, Chantel. Appreciate you. I guess I should say thank you the proper way. So stand by. Well, not that way. There we go. Thank you, Chantel, for being a member for 8 months. San Diego, yes. So, Jackson, I would like to get to San Diego, of course. If you would like to contribute, you can certainly do that. Appreciate that. We were in Salt Lake City thanks to viewers like you who were able to contribute to the channel, so help defray some of the costs. San Diego, of course, is not cheap. But I do have a good connection at the San Diego airport, and hopefully we can get something done there eventually. I would agree. You did one loop and then had to divert? Dang, which airline, Andy? Now I'm intrigued. If it was Southwest, I'm going to give Joe a hard time. Joe's a dispatcher for the lovely LUV. Magoo, the parking garage either on the east or west side is a good one. I would recommend taking the RTA train so that you don't have to pay parking at $7 an hour, which is ridiculous and absurd in Denver. The other thing I would say is if you fly into Denver, you can just stay security side and go to one of the outdoor areas. So I think that's a Cessna Mustang. Yeah, Brian, we'll do it. We'll do it at 20,000. If I can still survive, we'll do it at 20,000. Absolutely. No, not today. I'm actually at Dallas Love Field today, and yeah, and and the other thing I was going to say, Jackson, is for Denver, you have to be careful which way the winds are blowing. If they're blowing from the north, then that's good. If they're blowing from the south, wait, no, excuse me. Yeah, if the winds are blowing from the north, that is good when you're on the parking garage. I agree, Tom. We'll make it happen. You know, I've always kept my word, I feel like. Whenever I've said we'll do something if we hit a certain goal or something, I feel like I've always kept my word. So integrity is important to me. So hopefully we can make it happen. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, Andy. Makes more sense. Yeah. Chantel gifting 5 memberships. Congrats, Crow, Lady Cat, Sue Major, ERB, Mark French. Congratulations to all of you. Very generous of you, Chantel. Wow. Thank you so much, Chantel. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do we start a gifting train? Thank you, Chantel. Many, many thanks, my dear. Appreciate you. Get all the holidays out of the way. That's right. Yep. That's right. There you go. Although, Andy, that will change. I haven't heard exactly. We keep asking Joe when they'll start flying Southwest at DFW, and nothing specific has been said yet. But it's in the plans. There you go. Thank you very much, Magoo. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's keep the subscriber train going. Yeah, our goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by October 19th. That's my birthday. That's why I picked that day. And to celebrate will be, if we hit 10,000 by that time, we'll be going to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and also probably Minneapolis as well to stream. And when it's in October, Sioux Falls might get a little chilly, so I'll make sure to bring my extra layers. That's true. Good point. However, Chantel, I will tell you that I've decided when I start doing my PIPS Planespotting Institute of Planespotting classes again, Those will be only for members only. So those are not available to the general public. So I invite you for just 99 cents to support the channel to learn more about the other side of aviation. All right, Brian, we'll see you later. Catch you next time. Nice, Uncle Plane Guy. October the 13th. There you go, 37 more, and the day's still young. AJD, I love it. Tom with the $3 super chat. Thanks so much, Tom. Andy McWiney with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. I really appreciate it. That's very kind and generous of you. That helps out the channel so much, and will definitely help with the DC trip. So thank you so much. So the flight's already booked, by the way, in case everybody's wondering, to Washington, D.C. The wind is very suspicious today, so I'm keeping a close eye on my equipment here. Oh, Andy, you'll probably ace it. It was, you know, and a lot of people are new to aviation when they tune into the channel, and so it is, I would say, beginners to moderate level of difficulty, but more beginner. So it's 15 questions, fill in the blank, short answer, true or false, and multiple choice. So yeah. When am I gonna get another job? Well, I don't know. That's a great question. Magoo, you know, we talked about that with Josh Aldridge, and I think Oklahoma City, that's definitely a possibility. Well, I shouldn't say it's a possibility. We'll do it. We just have to find a day to do it. So, thank you, Jackson, for keeping us up to date. I slightly nervous. It's all good, Andy. I won't report you. It'll be confidential. Thank you, Uncle Plane Guy. Thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing, tuning in. $737,700 from Ontario. Thanks, Jackson. Appreciate your updates. Very helpful. 38 likes. All right, as we just, we're about halfway. Well, we're more than halfway. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't had a chance to like or subscribe or tune in. Getting the TWA Retro livery from Phoenix. Oh, well, Magoo, thanks, man. That's quite a lot of videos. Actually, if I remember correctly, it's just a little over 1,000 videos I've done. So that's quite a task there, Magoo. That's impressive. So the cool thing I do like about this location is you can zoom in really close. Hey guys, what are you doing? La la la. All right, Chantel, I'll work on that. Adrian, Orford Peace, what's up? Great to see you, Orford Peace. Hello from Ireland. No. Yes, Ireland. I have to remember that Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. Ireland is not. You know, Chantel, I have tried to get, so onto that podcast thought, I have tried to get First Officer Mark to just do one podcast with me, and it's always like sticking Jello to the wall. After all, he does have 2 kids, a wife, and a full-time job where he travels a lot. So he said I should just come traveling with him, and I may just do that. I may just go on I may just buy a ticket and do one of his overnights so we can hang. Impressive, Magoo. I love it. Thankfully, Orford Peace. Excellent, excellent. You know, Dave from North Little Rock is going to be really upset because I had a beautiful sunrise flying out of Salt Lake City, although I did pick the aisle seat. You know me. If you know me, you know I like the aisle over the windows, so. Dallas to Midland. Thank you, Jackson. Midland, Texas. Favorite part about Indianapolis Airport, Uncle Plane Guy, is the fact that all right, we'll see you later, Magoo. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for liking and subscribing, bud. I would say most definitely, Uncle Plane Guy, is the fact that the restaurants are pre-security. So if you're really hungry, dropping somebody off or waiting to pick somebody up, you can get something to eat pre-security. You don't have to go through security. Bingo, that's the reason, Andy. That is exactly the reason. I can get up whenever I want, and no issue. So yeah, I'm an aisle guy. Definitely an aisle guy. Whoops. My computer was about to blow over there. And not in a good way. Into a little interference from the interwebs here. Love is always finicky. Drives me nuts. But for some reason, I like being in the shade as opposed to out in Founders Plaza where you don't have a whole lot of shade. So thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Maryland 1, 2 minutes out. Uncle Plane Guy says, hopefully it'll land this side. Robert. Oh, and that's the other thing. You can actually, if there's nothing going on, you can actually stretch your leg out. Whoops. Yeah, the internet is starting to. I wonder if my SIM card again is has 100 gigabytes, and I've already used all it. There's a pretty good chance I have. So we'll see. I even have it plugged in to the computer today. This is Love Field for you. It always is never perfect, so I just ask for patience. Is that a Beechcraft 90 or a B200? I can't tell. King Air. No, I'm getting a little interference right now. So that's actually why I'm taking a couple days off. I think I might have used, or I'm close, well, I've used probably about 200 gigabytes of data so far. So we'll see. But there's not like an easy way, unless somebody tells me otherwise, where I can see how much each card has used data-wise. It just gives me a collective usage of all four. So that's kind of weak sauce. See, I told you. It's probably going to the other side. It's just Love Field. It is just not... It is good, so why do I keep coming here? Because it gives variety, number one, and I flew into Love Field, number two. So sometimes it works perfectly, other times it's sketchy, sketchy. Oh, Jackson, you live in Amarillo? Gotta love that morning smell every morning. Amarillo is a pretty cool place. Plus, you've got the Bell factory there, and there's also that overhaul facility. So, like when I was driving through Amarillo one day, I saw an old Thai A340 and also an Air Canada 787. So Amarillo is a pretty cool place. Welcome back, Magoo. ba, ba, ba. Yeah, Indianapolis does. Yep, that's correct. That is correct. Thanks again to Chantel, Andy, Tom Marchant for your contributions. Really appreciate that. Very generous of you. So we sit at 4,903. Hey, Dave. Oh, there you are, Dave. I have to tell you, you're going to be really upset with me, Dave. We had a beautiful sunrise over the mountains as we were climbing up out of Salt Lake City today, and I was sitting on the aisle. Unfortunately, it was pretty much a full flight, so I knew Dave was going to give me a piece of his mind. So I'm sorry, but it was beautiful. So you can wag your finger at me, be disappointed. And I won't be offended. I let you down. I'm sorry, I can't not sit in the aisle. I don't like climbing over people to use the bathroom. And I like to stretch out sometimes. I'm sorry, man. My bladder, I'm not going to get too personal, but my bladder doesn't work that well for 2 hours, especially when you're chugging a bunch of water when you wake up. So you can wag your finger at me and be disappointed all you want, and I will be perfectly fine with it. So you are welcome to chastise me. And the other bonus is you can play cards with somebody across the aisle from you, or talk to somebody across the aisle from you, especially if she's a single young woman. Duh. Oh, look, there's Marilyn 1. That is the special. The old special. That is special, church lady.
Well, isn't that special?
quiz time, huh? Well, let me look here. Thank you, Crow. Haterade is strong. All right. So Delta Alpha Lima's quiz, huh? I love it, Dave. Look at you. Uncle Plane Guy Tom. Yeah, I better get the aviation word of the day in. Well, I don't see Joe. Yes. All right. So I'll use one of okay. First, the aviation word of the day. Let's see. The aviation word of the day is dang. Got to think about that. Aviation word of the day. Well, I'll tell you, my brain's not working, and I'll tell you why. I already left my battery charger for my camera at the hotel in Salt Lake City, so that's how great my brain is working. So I'm going to have to order another one until they send it back. It's not a big deal. But just winglet. Look at you, Dave. Funny guy. Funny guy. How about an IROP? Does anybody know what IROP means other than Delta Alpha Lima? IROP. Aviation word of the day is IROP. I heard this phrase all the time, and for the longest time I could not figure it out. $737-800. What's up, John Southwell? How's it going? I've had like 3 hours of sleep, and I left my battery charger and one of my batteries in Salt Lake City, so that's awesome. The summer of stupidity keeps going on for Pip. Yes, IROP. IROP, does any, all right. IROP stands for irregular operation in the aviation world. And IROP is, India, Romeo, Oscar, Papa. So an IROP is an irregular operation. So that means when there's weather or ATC issues, and it makes Basically, it makes everything for people who work in aviation a giant mess. So IROP is an irregular operation. So if you ever hear that word IROP, you need to prepare for problems. That's what I would say. Basically, it means that your planes aren't arriving on time or departing on time for a specific reason. Look at that Gulfstream. Thank you, Uncle Plane Guy. Yes, they do. Most of the executive jets, Uncle Plane Guy, do land on this side at Dallas Love Field. So that's usually one of the reasons I like coming to this side of the airport as opposed to the other side. There are some hangars on the south side, but the majority are here on the north side. Plus, that plane right there, that 757, the Mavericks plane, it's always parked right there. So again, our goal for October 19th, 10,000. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't be shy, say hi. And our goal is 38 subscribers per day, and I've got some work to do to get that done, but we'll do it. We'll get it done, or I'll die trying. We got Southwest 844 getting ready to take off to Las Vegas at the end of the runway. Thanks, Crow. 51 likes. That's fantastic. Especially being a pop-up stream. Beeper. Well, I checked the room, and my mistake was not checking it again because I was in a rush to get downstairs to catch the shuttle. So I checked the room, but I definitely was not running on full power this morning. So I have to tase myself. So we'll be hanging in Dallas for the next couple of weeks, unless something comes up. First Officer Mark did invite me to join him on one of his trips so we can actually do a broadcast together. Thank you, John. Gulfstream G200. Sweet. First Officer Mark is my pilot friend. He works for a major airline, and he is great to have on the show. I've only had him on once, but he was actually the one that got me into flight dispatching, suggested I should look into flight dispatching. So he's a good buddy of mine. I've known him for like years. That's not even an aisle seat, Dave. In the flight deck, there is no such thing as an aisle seat. You either the first officer and the pilot have the nice comfy seats, and the jump seater has basically a metal folding chair for 3 hours. So there's nothing glamorous about the jump seat in most of the planes. A couple of them are nice. When I sat in the 757, it was pretty nice. I've heard the 787 is pretty nice. I've sat in a 737-800, was not that nice. I've sat in an A321. I've sat in an E175. A321 wasn't that bad. I think the 757 was probably the best. Never sat in a Dreamliner or a 777. So, sadly. Well, if you have a... Yeah, that's what I'm doing, John. Uncle Plane Guy, that is top secret. I will not be revealing that. Not because I don't want to, but I do like to have some privacy from my friends, especially when they help me out. Cool. That's cool. Dave, I'm assuming... So the sun's starting to come out. That's cool, Tom. I've actually never sat in a pilot's chair. I've always sat in the jump seat. I guess I know my position as a dispatcher. But our aviation word of the day, by the way, is IROPS, irregular operations. Yeah. I have no idea, Dave. That is a question I do not know. And you know, the other thing about First Officer Mark is he is only type rated on the Airbuses. He came from a regional straight to the Airbus, and he's been on the Airbus ever since. So I'd have to find another friend. We could ask if Captain John were on, because he was type rated on the, what was he, a 787, I think? Roger that. Thanks, Uncle Plane Guy. All right. Thanks, Crow. See you again. Take care in Wichita. Shout out to the homies in Mid-Continent Airport. No, Delta Alpha Lima, I'm just not going to do a question from your quiz just to be annoying. Killing me. All right, I'll do a quiz. I'll do a question from your quiz, everyone. Delta Alpha Lima asks the following question: where is the following airport? And I will give you the airport code. Where is the following airport? The airport code is Mike Whiskey Hotel. Where is the following airport? Mike Whiskey Hotel. Mike Whiskey Hotel. Washington State. Tom says Washington State. The answer is, you are correct, Tom. It is in Washington State, but does anybody know where? And I'll actually tell you a cool few things about this particular airport that I've actually been to. By the way, Delta Alpha Lima, I am not going to be asking where is Brookings, South Dakota's airport. Like, 2 people know that. One of them is you. So that will not be one of the questions. Dreamweaver, what's shaking? Hello, hello, lovely. Mike Whiskey Hotel. So the airport name is, and city, by the way, is Moses Lake, Washington. Moses Lake, Washington. I have not seen the All Black Dassault, I don't think. Bingo! There you go, Delta Alpha Lima. That's right. That's where Boeing does a lot of support, maintenance, and testing for a lot of their aircraft. It's about, what was it? I would say it's about 3 hours outside of Seattle. And Moses Lake was an old Air Force base and has a really long runway. So Boeing will fly a lot of their test aircraft that they're building out there and test them. So it's pretty cool, honestly. Well, sorry. Thank you, John. So I just got an email. Sorry, I was getting distracted. About season tickets for the Utah hockey franchise. Did I literally just say about 3 hours, Delta Alpha Lima? I literally said about 3. God. I said 3 hours. Same configuration, huh? So oh, look at this. This is interesting. I want to check this out. I've got a Gulfstream here that's got a star on it. I can't tell. I don't think it's one of Jerry's planes, but interesting. Oh, Utah full season, half season. Oh, there we go. All right. I did plug. It's a little shady, Dreamweaver. It worked great in Salt Lake, but you know, I think some of the weather might be part of the problem here too, because it is cloudy. Although it's getting better. It is getting better. I thought I'm looking at the pricing of the season tickets for the hockey team. I thought they would come in more about, like, on average $50 a ticket, but they're more like $77 a ticket is where I was looking. So, interesting. But I can't believe that they're charging that much for season tickets. They're like, wow, they are really betting on the fences. They're really betting on this team. It's starting to stabilize. My frame rate's picking up and better now. But you know, Love Field is not always the best. I definitely will say that. DFW tends to be much better. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. I have figured out though that Dreamweaver, we need to get 38 new subscribers every day to hit 10,000. I did the math until October 19th, 38 new subscribers. Half season 1673. Pip, what's up? I've only been to London Heathrow on a connecting flight. I've never actually been to UK. So if we can hit 20,000 subscribers, Pip will go to Europe. And then we'll spend a week plane spotting around England and the UK. I would love to, though. Absolutely would love to. What's up, Dreamweaver? So yeah, Dreamweaver, 38 subscribers per day. John, yeah, I expected like 50, 55. But I think they're really stretching it here. I'm like, what? So we'll see. Nice, Dave. It could be. It very well could be. Like Back to the Future. The space-time continuum will just blow up, Pip. That's hilarious. The space-time continuum will just blow up. And then the world will just disappear. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing, tuning in. Consider supporting the channel. So I know Hey, $2 Canadian Super Chat. Pip, please send me 50 to 100 of your cards. Dang, girl. Are you going to, like, infiltrate all of Ottawa, eh? Thanks so much for the Super Chat, Dreamweaver. Appreciate it. $2 Canadian dollar Super Chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. Much love to you. All right, if you say so, I'll start out with 50. Yeah, I've never actually been to London. I've only been through Heathrow once. So I definitely would enjoy the experience for sure. All right, deal. Sounds good, Dreamweaver. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Southwest arrival here. It is, Dave. I agree. I would love to go to London City. Gatwick, Manchester, Heathrow, Dublin. Also, probably Edinburgh, maybe. What do y'all think? Where should I go in England when we hit 20,000? Another max attack. Yeah, Dublin for sure. Nice, that would be awesome. That'd be really cool. That would be really cool, Pip. I actually have some ancestors from Wales. Good advice, Marcy. What? It must be taking off from the other side, Uncle Plane Guy. Or do you mean DFW? Very cool, Dave. Oh, okay, it went to Tyler. I see, it went to Tyler and is coming to Love Field. See, I misread that. That shows you how non-functional my brain is today. So that would be awesome, Pip. I know, Marcy, I gotta get out there. What's up, Kagan? How you doing? Long time no see. Good to see ya. So that should be about 30 minutes if it takes off from Tyler and comes directly here. Yeah, I would say 30 minutes. Fubar, the greatest state of Texas. What's happening? Great to see you. Welcome in. Very cool. Birmingham, Newcastle, Leeds, Bradford, Heathrow, Gatwick. So I guess the question is, what is the easiest way to get up to Dublin from, like, let's say if I flew in? Is the train pretty easy to get up to? How long would it take to drive from London to Dublin? That's what I'm wondering. That Southwest we just saw was Southwest 3814 from Memphis. Oh, that's right, Tom. Good point. Good point, duh. Thank you. Good point, duh. Oops. See, I'm definitely hurting today. I am definitely hurting. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely will sleep well tonight. Tony, you would need to drive to Holyhead and then catch a ferry across to Dublin. See? This is so helpful. This is incredibly helpful. I'd probably want to go to Shannon, too. Cheers for the recommendations, eh? So about an hour-ish. Train takes 11 hours and 41 minutes. Air cost 45. Roger that. Aer Lingus or Ryanair? Oh man, good old Ryanair. That's always an experience, I'm sure. EasyJet. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. Mine started off a little rough because I left my battery and one of my batteries in charger at the hotel, I think. They haven't called me back to confirm, but I'm like 99.999% sure that's where it is. Colin. Fast approaching a Southwest taxi. Cheers. Later, John. See ya. Our next departure will be Southwest 4204, Dallas to Orlando on a 737-700. I see that Dassault Falcon 900 will be arriving shortly. Oh, look at this. We got a Gulfstream G280 without a paint job arriving from good old Greenville, Texas. That's cool. That's our next arrival. Of course, Gulfstream does have an operation here. I'll show you it. The hangar's like right behind us, behind the Love Field. And so you'll see some of the work being done. Oh, they did. They got the paint job. Look at that. They got the paint job done. Very cool. Thanks again for Dreamweaver Chantel, Andy McWiney, and Tom Marchant for your contributions today. Greatly appreciated. Supporting the channel, helping me out so that we can continue to entertain and educate as I try to talk. So this is where we usually stream from: Love Field, Dallas, Fort Worth International Airport, sometimes Addison. I need to get back to Addison. I need the winds in the right direction too. Nice jet. Yep, it's true. I think we'll be okay for a few days, Dave. A light chance of storms, but overall we should be in good shape. Three exec jets in a row. They're sweet. No, not the other side. Oh, good. The Falcon. Oh, look, we get a Phenom 300. Phenom 300. Jet Suite X from Houston. Oh, the Canyon Blue from Harlingen. Interesting. Will it come to our side? That is the question. That's true, Uncle Plane Guy. The rare birds. What's up, Jackson? I'm back in Dallas. Yeah. Yep. I did. Conserve resources for future trips for sure. There's the Phenom landing. 68 likes, that's good. You know, Tom, I think it's a realistic goal to 60, we need to average 60 per hour is a realistic goal. So for a 2-hour show, 120 likes. For a 3-hour show, 180. For a 4-hour show, 240. So we've got 2 goals we're going to try and get. We're going to try and get an average of 60 likes per hour. And then we're also going to try and get 38 subscribers per day. Those are our 2 goals. Yeah, it's true, Jackson. I will eventually get out to LAX regardless, because I do like it, just being there. Eventually. So, but I have some free nights through Hyatt, some free hotel nights, and those things are like worth its weight in gold. So I'm very cautious on using them. So I was like, well, if I go to LA, granted, if I stay in Salt Lake an extra night, I have to spend 8,000 points. But if I go to LAX, I'm going to have to stay an extra 2 nights because my flight wouldn't leave till Wednesday night. Now, granted, I guess I could sleep next to some of the homeless people along Westchester Boulevard, but ideally, I'd like to sleep in a hotel. What's up, Marco? Great to see you, Marco. Wichita Falls, I don't know. Midland, maybe. I would definitely do AJD. I would definitely do Wichita, Kansas. Here's the Falcon 900. I like Wichita, Kansas a lot. That's a good idea, Uncle Plane Guy. Try Van Nuys. All right, our special, our Maryland one is going to come to this side. It looks like, it appears. I won't promise anything because they might cross over, but we'll see. 16 going on 19. Yeah, if I go to Phoenix, I would go to Scottsdale. Lubbock, I would rather go to Amarillo because I think they get about the same amount of traffic. Plus, Amarillo does have the Bell factory and the overhaul operation for a lot of jets and a paint facility. So I would rather go to Amarillo. Jet Suite X arriving. Oh, look, there's Joe. Good thing, Tom, we got in our aviation word of the day before Joe arrived. What's up, Joe? Jet Suite X heading down to their hangar. Oh, they got like a whole host of jets down there. Look at that. That's Jet Suite X. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, after all, it is a Tuesday, so they don't fly every day. The aviation word of the day. The aviation word of the day is IROP. Yep. Good old IROP. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Couple of nice bigger jets. That's a Gulfstream and a Global. That's a good question, Tom. I don't know. Because my parents are picking me up in an hour. So I probably won't get for lunch another hour, 2 hours. I may just go to Taco Bell when I get home and just, you know. I know, Jackson. I figured out... Jackson, if you can get all your girlfriends to subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. But I figured out to hit 10,000 by October 19th, we need to get about 40 subscribers per day, which is a lot, but also doable. So I just need to do the right things and work hard and share with everybody. Oh, yeah, Joe, I agree. Like, I usually have 2 or 3 at a time I miss. But yeah, I like them a lot. I agree wholeheartedly. Morgan said he had 3 diversions last night in Denver, Joe. So. All right, Jackson, 20 new friends on Snapchat. Let's make it happen. Jackson, you're my homie. I need you, Jackson, more than ever, buddy. Nice. Yeah, get your mom to subscribe. Thank you. And your siblings. Especially, what about your sister here in Dallas? She should definitely subscribe. And her husband. You the man, Jackson. Yeah, we don't want any fake accounts. We actually want real people. See, Maryland 1 will take off to our sides. Joe, listen. I took a look at Livy Dunn, and I gotta say, I don't know. I really don't know if I want her as one of my subscribers. That's true. There's the 680 Cessna Citation. Oh my gosh. AJD, just for suggesting that. Oh my goodness. Look at you, funny guy. Fun. Oh my gosh. Just for saying reinstate, I'm gonna time you out for 10 seconds. Just for that, AJD. Just to prove charge. I couldn't help it. I gotta have a little fun. Yep, gotta show AJD who's boss. That's right, Jackson. He should know better. I don't know. That's a great question, Tom. Actually, I do know. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, Maryland 1, you have awful luck. Every time you get Maryland 1, it takes a 10-minute delay. Tray table. There you go, Colin. He made some poor decisions. All right. Maryland 1, here we go. Let's roll. No, I just banned him permanently, Tom. I get, to give you perspective, I get emails, and the only emails that are complaint emails are from about DFW. Let me put it that way. Not only that, he's lippy too, and I just got fed up with it. Yeah, the Terps. It kind of is, though, Joe. I mean, I'm a pretty patient guy, and a pretty nice one. So if you make me mad enough to kick you out, then you really have touched the last nerve, because I'm a very patient person. Look at it go. Oh, look at that. The battery's going. Battery's going. Battery is going. Well, that's a good way to end the show right there, folks. Maryland won. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in today. I want to thank Chantel and Tom and Annie McWhiney and who else? Chantel. Dreamweaver, that's it. Dreamweaver, to all of you guys contributing. Yeah, Jackson and no charger, that's right. So, time to go. But not before I send my email. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be on soon. Don't worry. Thanks, Tom. Thank you for being here. There's my email, Jackson. You guys are welcome to email me and shoot me an email. Hopefully they'll find the charger. If not, I guess I'll buy a new one. But I do have another camera, so I can use that camera too. So take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Later.